Have you ever walked into a home and thought, something just feels off? Well, you should trust that instinct. And today, we're going to show you how to spot a bad real estate deal before it's too late.
We've seen a lot of homes, and trust me, there's some deals out there that you just need to run away from.
So whether you're a first-time home buyer or an investor, stay with us. We're going to show you the 5 red flags to look out for when buying a home. Red flag number 1, pricing that's just too good to be true.
You might see some listings hit the market that are just way under market value. Before you think, hey, we need to jump on this right now, take a second and do some homework.
If a home is priced suspiciously low, there's usually reason why. It could be structural issues, a poor reno, or bad neighborhood, or even just poor neighbors.
All right, red flag number 2, unpermitted work.
So you're telling me not all renos are good renos?
Right, if major work like a basement suite, a garage, or an addition are done without permits, you could be in for a nightmare. No permit means it might not meet safety codes, it could hurt your resale value, it may require some major adjustments, and worst case scenario, the city might make you tear it down.
Wow, that's crazy. So how do you check?
You just gotta ask for permits. If the seller doesn't have them, you wanna check in with the city and ask for them before you make an offer.
Red flag number 3, strange listing history.
I've noticed a few properties get listed a couple times within the last few years. Is that something that I need to be worried about?
Well, not necessarily, but it could be. If you see a house listed several times within a year or two, it's worth looking into further. Maybe it's a job relocation, but they could be hiding things like a problem property, poor neighbors, or something that we don't even know about.
So if a home's been on and off the market a lot, it's worth digging deeper, right?
Absolutely. You gotta ask why they're selling and make sure we get a property condition disclosure. If they're pretty vague in their responses, that's a sign. Red flag number 4, structural and foundation issues.
Cracks, slope floors, and doors that won't close all could be signs of potential structural issues, and these are things that aren't cheap to fix.
So how do I know if these are major or minor foundation issues?
Well, hairline cracks in the foundation are common. We see those all the time. But if you see large horizontal cracks or stair-step cracks come up in the home inspection, we highly recommend getting a structural engineer in to take a look. Red flag number 5, neighborhood issues.
Now, you found your perfect house, but if it's in a tough neighborhood, that really could be a deal breaker.
So what are the signs?
Well, when you're walking through a neighborhood, check for things like unkept yards, just run-down properties. I always encourage people to check out the crime rates in the area as well, and check for recent sales activity. If houses are depreciating, that's a huge red flag.
So even if the price is right, a bad location could ruin your investment?
Exactly. You're not just buying a house, you're investing into that neighborhood and the community as a whole. A bad real estate deal can cost you thousands, or even worse, you can be stuck with a property you really regret.
But now you know some of the red flags to watch out for. If you're thinking about buying, we'd love to help you make a smart decision. Let's chat.
Reach out to us.